Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today I've got some gameplay with the PDW-R and the QBZ-95B. Now what I'm doing is I'm getting the mastery dog tags for these weapons. I've decided that I want to get the mastery dog tags for most of, if not all, the primary weapons in the game before Battlefield 4 comes out. There's a lot of achievements to get in Battlefield 3, and although I'm not going to take the time to get all of them because that would be absolutely insane, I would like to try and get the mastery dog tags. Now to get these mastery dog tags you need to get a total of 500 kills with the specific weapon, and I think that's a good requirement to say that one is a master with a gun. After you get 500 kills you should have a pretty good idea of how that weapon performs. Now in terms of practical uses for getting very familiar with all the guns in the game, it'll help you out a lot if you're running around the battlefield, you run out of ammo and you have to pick up somebody's kit. No matter what gun it is, as long as you're somewhat familiar with it, you should be able to do decently well. Knowing the recoil, knowing what situations it's good for is going to help you out immensely if you're needing to sort of scrounge for kits. Now the PDW-R kind of stands apart from the other PDWs in that it shoots the standard NATO rounds. These are the same rounds that you're going to be firing through most of your carbines and most of your assault rifles, at least the M4 and M16. Those both shoot 5.56 NATO rounds. The PDW-R also shoots 5.56 NATO rounds. It's just a very, very small, compact bullpup. DICE has decided to make the PDW perform very similarly to a lot of the carbines out there. It has the same base accuracy of 0.4 and it does the same damage of 25 maximum, 14.3 minimum. Now the thing that makes the PDW a slightly less effective weapon is that it comes with 20 rounds base in a magazine, where pretty much all other carbines come with 30 rounds in a magazine, not counting stuff like the Scar H. But you have to upgrade this weapon with the extended mags to get the 30 rounds in a magazine. This is kind of unfortunate because it's pretty much a required upgrade. I mean, you don't have to get it, but having 20 rounds in your mag is really not going to help you out. So once you equip extended mags, then you only have two other upgrade options. And at that point you really just get to kind of outfit it with maybe a laser sight or a flashlight. I was honestly switching between the two. The laser is nice for making your hipfire a bit better because this gun does have decent hipfire accuracy because of its bullpup design. But then I found that the flashlight would sort of point me out a little bit less at long distances and was fun for blinding people. Either way, I think you can switch them out. It's not a great gun because there's a lot of PDWs that are available that are just frankly a lot better than this weapon. The M5K is a sheer beast in close quarters using the laser sight. The AS-Val is a great suppressed weapon. The MP7 has excellent hipfire accuracy. There just isn't a lot going for the PDW-R other than it has decent damage per shot, so effectively it can deal more damage per magazine than most of the other PDWs out there, but still it's nothing particularly amazing. Aesthetically though, it is a very cool gun, and I believe it was designed for people who are in armored columns or in vehicles a lot. They needed something very small, compact that they could ride with, and in that essence I think it is a very well designed weapon. I actually held the airsoft replica of it last weekend, and it's a very cool gun. It feels good, it's lightweight, easy to work with. Unfortunately that's just something that can't really be conveyed very well in Battlefield. You know, short compact weapons have to reflect themselves through gun performance stats as opposed to, you know, how comfortable they're going to be when you're actually using them. So there they are, finally got my PDW-R mastery dog tags, and I can pretty much safely say that I don't really want to use this PDW anymore, perhaps in a loadout or something like that, but now I have a nice sense of closure with this weapon. I got my mastery dog tags, I've gotten a lot of kills with it, I know how it performs, I feel pretty satisfied. Now the next gun on the list is actually something I was really looking forward to getting the mastery dog tags with because I like this gun a lot. Now I was talking a lot about carbines when talking about the PDW-R, and now I'm using a carbine, the QBZ-95B. This is an excellent carbine, and it offers some really interesting customization options that most of the other carbines don't let you do. Now it's not really a secret, but personally I don't think it's ever worthwhile to really run carbines unless they have a heavy barrel. Of course you could run a suppressor for some sort of special setup, but heavy barrels offer an incredible advantage to carbines, particularly because they increase your bullet velocity so drastically. Base stats, this gun has a 490 meter per second bullet velocity. not particularly fast. It could make it a little bit difficult to hit your targets at range. When you slap a heavy barrel on this weapon, it increases its bullet velocity to 650 meters per second, making those range targets extremely easy to kill. And I was doing that plenty while playing with the QBZ-95. Anything far in the distance, I would start shooting it and many times get the kill for it. Now what's cool and unique about the QBZ-95B is that you can equip a laser sight and the heavy barrel at the same time. Most guns in the game don't allow you to do that. So while the heavy barrel reduces your hipfire accuracy, the laser sight increases it a lot. So even though you have a heavy barrel on this weapon, when you slap the laser sight on there as well, you're going to be getting really great hipfire accuracy. So not only can you laser beam your targets at range with this gun, doing tons of damage with fast traveling bullets, but in close quarters you can still hipfire people that surprise you or are right around corners, saving you a little bit of time. And this is excellent. It gives you just a lot of options in how you want to play this gun. And there we go, got my mastery dog tags. Even though I get the mastery dog tags, it's definitely not going to be the last time I use this weapon. It's just too cool of a carbine to give up on. It's got that great hipfire accuracy, excellent long range killing potential. The only drawback for this weapon is that it has a pretty slow rate of fire. It's 650 rounds per minute, which definitely puts it at the bottom of the carbine list when it comes to damage per second. But if you're a marksman, if you're very accurate, if you aim for the head, you can still do a lot of work with this weapon. Alternatively, if you're not very accurate, sometimes a fast rate of fire weapon isn't the way to go because you'll miss all your initial shots, burning through most of your magazine. So the QBZ will at least make sure that you still have plenty of magazine left once you manage to get your sights on target. So I'd love to know which guns you guys would like me to get the mastery dog tags with next. I'm going to leave a list of the primary weapons I don't yet have tags for in the video description, and I'll see you guys next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.